Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Yu Yu Hakusho Slugfest video. We're going to talk about tower training today. But before we do that, guys, I am in a state of shock because the initial revenue figures for August came out and Yu Yu Hakusho Slugfest actually did $1.3 million approximately. If you would have told me 2 months ago that Yu Yu Hakusho Slugfest for Global would have done anything remotely that close to it, I would have laughed in your face. So for all the people playing and hopefully enjoying it like myself, and happy to have a little Yu Yu Hakusho around on your phone in your back pocket to look at or play whenever you want, hats off, because that means this game hopefully will have some legs just to have some fun and be able to keep a little bit of that IP with us for quite some time on our phones and mobile devices. But let's move on. So now what has come out is tower training. And tower training is interesting because it's our first taste of being able to use other players' characters in some form of the game. Lots of games do it. They didn't do it in this one until now for tower training, which is great. I love it. It's the whole point of having guilds. Your guilds are always, a small percentage of very good accounts, maybe like 20 to 30% of your mid to upper range account. And then predominantly the remainder is usually mid to lower end accounts after that. So this gives a chance for those players, especially your free to plays, to really be able to use other characters and build some teams that maybe they couldn't, and of course get better rewards, which I love. Now just going over it, okay, each tower training event comprises 3 rounds of boss challenges. Each round lasts 4 days. When all 3 rounds of boss challenge have ended, there will be a 2-day publication period in which players can spend tower coins to purchase items in the shop, but cannot conduct any more challenges. Each round of the event features 3 bosses available for challenge. Each boss requires challenges to deploy a lineup. Characters and aiding cards cannot be shared by different lineups for the bosses. We'll talk about that in a second. It's what you have to consider when you're building your teams. Challenges against the bosses will be conducted through the preset teams. Each boss has 50 stages. Each challenge allows the player to challenge 1 tier. Each tier features 10 waves of monsters. When the challenge ends, challenge points will be granted based on the highest tier and the wave challenged or reached. At the end of the round, the points earned from the 3 bosses will be added, and players from all servers will be ranked and receive rewards based on their rankings. Players' challenge ranks will rise when they've earned specified numbers of challenge points. When a round of the event ends, rank rewards will be awarded based on players' ranks. Both rank reward and rank reward include a total point reward. When all 3 rounds of the event have ended, players' total points earned in the 3 rounds will be calculated, and then cross-server rank rewards will be awarded accordingly. And about guild aid, and this is what I want to talk about. When the event starts, the guild leader may select 6 characters as aiding characters for this round of the event. Guild members can select 3 of them to be deployed. Aiding characters are the strongest character cards deployed by players of the guild. The character's star ratings are applicable to this feature, but their equipment and gems are not. During the event, players can deploy an aiding character in each of their teams. So that's the key. You're only going to be able to use 1. You're going to have to create 3 teams, and we'll get into that in a moment. And you'll be able to use an aiding character in each of those teams. So when you hit the challenge button, you will see the 3 bosses you have to play. You'll see your lineup info as well as adjust lineup. And it will look similar to other areas of the game where you have to have 3 teams. And basically their aiding characters will be in that lower section. You'll be able to put 1 in to each of those teams, and then you will set up your teams based on that. So when you set your teams up, like I'll imagine a lot of guilds are going to have their best players Yusuke will be one of them. So you're going to build a team around that. the next one maybe, SP Hiei may be one that is picked from your guild, and so you're going to build a team around that, a trauma team most likely. And then your third will have whatever the other one is. For a lot, it's going to be Kurama most likely, could be possibly Ryzen. It's just going to matter of what your teammates have. So it is well worth your time. I was talking to different players on my team, going through the notes when I was setting it up, and of course, the one most requested was SP Yusuke, but again, you put it in who you can. So for our guild, we've got SP Yusuke, we've got my SP Ryzen, we've got, of course, Yoko Kurama, and then we've got a full 5-star Jin in there because a lot of people have the SP Hiei, so he's a great counterpart. Having a healer is going to help, so 5-star Jibs, his character is in there, as well as a good defensive character. So you just, talk to your team, see what their needs are most, but it's always going to be a safe bet with SP Yusuke, of course. If he's built all the way up, he's just going to do phenomenal for your teammates to use, and you can always adjust it. You just hit the button and you can pick other characters to put in, so that's something to consider. So talk to your players, make sure you guys are on the same page so you guys can take advantage of the best characters for you. And remember, you're only gonna be able to use 3 of them, so it gives you that option to really take the characters that seem most important to your guild mates. So keep that in mind. So you're going to set that up, and then you have a challenge zone which you're going to go through, and based on that challenge zone you will get points. It'll tell you what stage you are currently at that time, and based off where you're at, you're going to rank at the end, and these are the rewards that are there for you. Rank rewards, which are pretty nice. You're going to have shops to be able to use the rewards in, and this is the Tower 1 rewards, and there's going to be all the way up to the tier up shop that you can see what you're going to have available. So that's Tower 1, Tower 2 rewards, which they won't show us, or Tower 3 at this time. Hopefully they improve. And then of course, like I showed you before, the tier U shop, so you can spend those coins. But there's good stuff in there, of course, the unparalleled stone custom pick, packs. Those, instantaneously for me to pull those, because it's just a no-brainer. Anybody should. The artifact shards, of course, are always going to be useful for most people. All this, you could use. To me, I'd probably be looking at the targeted scrolls and the custom marks next up. And then based on what's on Tower 2 and Tower 3, of course, just get what you need to make your account better. That's the key. And that tier U shop, which is nice because you've got those universal badges. You've got more of the packs in there, the custom packs, which you can't go wrong with those because you got a choice of 4 different items in there, all completely useful for your account. And of course your special T4 custom marks, which are always good to pick up because you have the T4s, which makes your life a lot easier when setting that portion of your account up. And of course, you've got regular purple universal badges. So you've got all sorts of stuff. So there's no reason not to be playing this. There's no reason not to be doing it. It's a great way to interact with your guild and be able to help out other players. So I really like that a lot. If you happen to be though on server 13, we're always looking for people for our guild. So feel free to apply. If you're on that server, DM me if you have any questions. But we have a really kick-ass guild. We're really just been, a lot of active players, and it's a lot of fun at times, marrying on what type of guild type activities that are going on. And we like to help each other out. There's lots of discussion. So if you are interested and you're on 13, hey, drop a DM, apply to the guild. If there's no spots available, then definitely DM me. But hey, we're just looking to have a good time, have fun, and get people as much stuff for their account as possible. So being active is the best way to do that. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.